Hey everyone, welcome to the video. Today we'll get into some beginner details on what you need to know about warships. We'll mainly cover some basics on how a warships works and getting started into the more competitive side of it. So to unlock warships, you gotta be HQ 10 at least, and that gives you this button option, which lets you access all of warships. You still have to upgrade your HQ level to unlock other parts of it, like HQ 12 for this, and so on. But with that, you can also buy a key each season in the shop, which lets you play the full season even as a lower HQ level. And also a reminder, if you are making any purchases in the shop, then you can support a creator, and if you'd like to support us, you can use code Stoneheart. But back to warships, HQ 10 takes about a month or two of playing, so even if you're just starting the game, it shouldn't take too long to get to that level. And it's also the only game mode in Boom Beach where you're actually fighting people in real time. So if you're attacking someone, then same time wherever they are, they're attacking you. It actually works real similar to the main island, since normally you have some offense like troops and abilities and heroes, which you unlock and upgrade as you get higher level. And same with the warships, you can unlock and upgrade different pieces of tech. And the same is true for defenses. There's even an equivalent for statues. So in the main island, you can choose your own playstyle on whether you want to have more offense or defense statues. And in warships, it works a little similar, except they're placed throughout the tree. Different seasons have different boosts, and these boosts can appear at different spots. So depending on the season, you might find it change. Some could be really offensive and some could be defensive. One thing we'll also mention is warships is season based, so every month you get a brand new season with a new tech tree. And that's basically a map of everything you unlock that season. So they usually last about 3 weeks, and all the troops, abilities, heroes, and defenses we talked about, they're placed in different parts of the tree. It's almost like playing the main island from start to finish, but every single month. And the unique thing about warships is it changes every month. So one season you might have mortars at the very start, or another you can have it at the very end. In recent seasons, they've gotten more creative with extra stuff you can unlock. Like in this season, you can choose your pick of some extra gunboat abilities. It's sort of a cooler way of trying out new troops if we're not maxed in the main island. And as you see here in the tech tree, pieces of tech are kind of separated into different nodes. So some you get defenses, like here snipers, boom cannons, or you can even get abilities, the critters, medkit, and even troops, like here we got rifles, or you start with RCs. And for all the tech in the tree, you can both unlock them and upgrade them. And you can see in the top right the two ways to do that. Use keys to unlock things and tokens to upgrade them. And you get both of these from chests, which you can get two ways. One either with your daily chest, so every day you get about 3, so 1 every 8 hours. The second way is just by ranking up. So if you're brand new to warships, you might start at level 1, but every time you open a chest, then you can unlock some amount of keys and upgrade tokens. And with that, you can choose what to unlock. And upgrade wise, every single thing has 5 different levels, and they usually get more expensive the more you upgrade them. But because you can choose what to unlock and upgrade, that's where the strategy comes in. Kind of goes along with playstyle, since if you want to be more offense based, then you choose things like troop damage, maybe abilities, or strong troops in general. Or if you want to play more defensive, then you'd pick up the other buildings. Depending on what you want, you could take a more balanced approach, but generally it's stronger if you just stick to one thing, either strong on offense or strong on defense. And I think the most confusing part about warships is choosing what path you're going to take. Since yeah, if you want, you can unlock pretty much whatever, but if you want to get down to strategy and winning more, there are some paths that are better than others. We won't go too much into choosing paths, but we'll still go over the thought process behind them. So thinking about the paths you can take, there's really hundreds of different options you can choose. Like you can unlock things right from the beginning, or you can rush towards later in the tree. As you make progress, you get new ER levels, so this would be 3 ERs, then 4, and most seasons go all the way up to 7. But you don't need to open all the tech in the tree to have a good season. In fact, most people can't open every single tech. It's even more of a reason why it's important what path you choose. So if you unlock something that's not that strong at the beginning, then it could really hurt you later on. You can take this season for example. Like getting Scorchers might be good at 3 ER, but later on you have HCs and other stronger troops, even start with RCs, which are not only stronger but they're faster too. So if you did spend keys on Scorchers, then you're really putting yourself behind in the season. And depending on your goals for the season, like whether you want to hit maybe gold rank or diamond, then you can unlock just as much as you need for the season. So in most cases, you can hit gold within a few days, probably around 4 ER, and usually diamond starts around 5 ER but can go into 6. But if you really want to push competitive, then usually it lasts all the way till 7 ER. But the main point to think about is just what order you unlock things. And we go really in depth on this in the guide we made. I think links in the description. Sort of a website you can check out all the different tech nodes and how you prioritize them. But we'll be making other videos on that too. In short, some tech is just better than others, plain and simple. Like HCs are usually the strongest meat shield in warships. So you would for sure get those instead of something like mechs or tanks. And when you choose paths with stronger tech, it not only lets you rank up more, but lets you just play easier. So in some seasons where it's really defensive, if you choose the right path, then you can sort of escape that. It's really the main strategy behind playing warships, choosing a path that gives you some advantages and let you push further ahead. The tech tree is still just one part of the warships. The other part is actually attacking and defending. So every ER level and season you have different layouts, so you can choose to move your engine rooms around and your buildings. And once you build the base you want, you can go in for an attack. As you go throughout the tree, you can unlock more troops, and whenever you first battle, then you're matched with someone with similar rank. And if you both finish the base, it's just whoever's fastest, which doesn't include scout time. So even if you start and finish before someone, if they took longer to scout, then they could still beat you on time. And the more you attack, you either gain or lose stars, which is the main thing you use to rank up. Every time you rank up, you get a new chest, and that's where you get more of those keys and tokens to use in the tech tree. One thing people might not realize is you don't have to rank up every single day of the season. Some days you might have a really good push and rank up like 5 times, but other times maybe you don't go anywhere or even lose rank. And that's okay in Warships since you have a full 3-week season, so your rankings only matter at the end. And once you do get to the end of the season, you also get some rewards. So it kind of depends on which tier you finish up in. And here you can see in the bottom you get some diamonds and trader tickets. I think at higher levels you also get power powder. And if you finish high enough, you can also get some other trophies. Depending on how high you finish, there's trophies for top 500, 50, 5, and if you finish first. But that's really just the basics of Warships. Since each season is different, you can always watch the videos on YouTube for good paths and strategies that season. Just important to keep in mind that Warships is really just about the tech choices you make. So if you choose a good path and also have good attacks and bases, then you can rank up a lot and have a good time. But that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.